Perfect form deadlifts are the hardest thing to accomplish when you're trying to get stronger, because you got to find the ideal pulling position. That's technique, that's skill, that's practice. These are things that happen over time and you develop them. But the variable that makes things very difficult when it comes to having perfect form, finding that perfect groove in the deadlift, is the weight. Because as you get stronger, or as you increase the weight, your position gets tested, your form gets tested, your timing gets tested. So many things get tested. And the reason why people hit plateaus and why they get stuck when it comes to deadlifts, or just any movement for that matter, is that that position of challenge is challenged. It's challenged in a way where you can't find the right position. It becomes very difficult to find it. And each person is going to have to figure out what it is that they're missing. This is kind of where a coach comes in. Having a second eye comes in. This is where recording yourself comes in. It's about having that drive and desire to get better. And that's something that no one can teach you. It's something that you're going to really want to have. And the more and more I train, the more and more I lift, the stronger I get, and the more effective I get as a powerlifter, or how I feel about myself when it comes to training, is I'm beginning to realize a lot of things that we do, a lot of things that we train, so many things, come from practice and skill. And what I mean by that is the harder you work, the longer you work, the more consistent you are, you can accomplish almost anything. There are always limitations to anything, but imagine if you can put a lot of time and effort into something, how good you can get. Because most people, the reason why they don't succeed, or they don't get anywhere, or they don't get very far with something, is they don't spend enough time on it, or they don't spend enough intensity on it. How many people do you know work out every day, 5 days a week, and make no real progress? Now, progress could mean different things to different people, but in the case of lifting more weights and getting stronger, how passionate or how focused or how obsessed is a person at getting stronger? And when things get difficult, what do? Do they try to grind it out? Do they push themselves and they try to diagnose and get a coach and video themselves? That's how you get better. It's how you become the best you can be when it comes to lifting. And what makes me so obsessed about this deadlift, about getting better at it, is trying to pick apart what it is that I need to work on. And what I'm learning is that somewhere between my stiff-legged deadlift and my standard deadlift pull off the ground for a single rep lies my perfect pull position for a deadlift. And I'm going to find it. And I'm going to find it probably in the next maybe 2 or 3 training sessions. And then I'm probably going to lose it again as I get stronger, because the weight will be heavier. For whatever reason, I have a good position at 465, 475. Even if I don't have a good position, I'm strong enough for that position because I can grind through some bad positioning. Now, when I mean bad positioning, I mean when the bar loses its bar path, when my hips start off too low, or when my hips start off, or my hips shoot up too soon. When the bar gets messed up in some certain direction, I'm able to muscle it out with my back, with my lats, my traps, just sheer strength. And when I'm not able to find that perfect deadlift groove. The only way I'm going to be able to find that deadlift groove is I need to lower the weight. I need to take my time. I need a coach. I need a second eye. I need a lot of different things. And that's how you get better faster. You really have to pick apart what it is that you're lacking and what you need to work on. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm telling you, the moment I find it, the moment I get my breakthrough, I'm going to share it with you. Because on the process of getting to the 600-pound deadlift, there's moments and moments and moments of where I kind of figure it out. Finding that feeling, finding that right positioning, finding that groove. And the thing is that it's really hard to really teach unless you have the proper guidance. And I think sometimes you're just going to have to bite the bullet, swallow your pride, and get a second opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video. See you guys on the next one.